And welcome to round 3 of Intrasquads. Here we have the Bennies taking on the Sioux in our last week of the regular season.
Whoa! I should turn that down.
Is there somewhere I can?
You could probably hit it like no right. I think it's probably 4. Oh wait, yes.
We have Nathan Feldman kicking off for the Bennies to start this game. And we're off. But the kickoff goes out of bounds for a penalty. Braden locked in with a tab restart. An offload to Tom Seldom, who offloads it to Alex Olsen, who offloads it to Seldom. And we have the ruck going in. George Yankee powers through and is not going to be tackled, and he offloads to Alex Olsen. And there's an advantage for the Bennies. Nathan Feldman comes through. Oh, and we have an advantage to the Sioux here. And that will be a scrum to the Sioux, the first of our evening.
This will be a big game for the Sioux, Ryan. They are at the bottom of the standings right now and coming off a somewhat disappointing loss last night. They're going to need to step up today.
As a Sioux myself, I know our team will come back for the comeback. I am a proud Sioux, and I will not hesitate to admit that. They just got to work on their chemistry. We have Jamie Wilcox coming back soon after a non-rugby injury, and he will really provide a spark of life to this team.
Jamie ran beautiful commentary for us 2 nights ago. We miss him in the booth, but glad to see him back on the field as well.
Our freshman rugger out of South Africa has a lot of potential.
One of many on the international crew. Otto Janke, born in London. That ball was dropped right there by Dick and Charlotte.
And we have another knock-on.
And we hope Mons is watching as well. We miss our Swedish friend.
Face to Devin Riley, who powers through. Can he take it to the try zone? And he does. He puts it down for the try. Pending conversion, it is 5-0 for the Sioux. And we are back. The Sioux missed the conversion. And the kickoff is fielded by Nathan Feldman.
Should we ask him? Are you sure it's not Mike?
Devin. Shea Lockdane is taking it out, and he offloads it.
I don't
And the Bennies power through for a try.
Benny's
What a
answer
work.
right back. That's a big one. Tie this one back up. See what happens with the kick conversion.
This is going to be based off the kick right here.
Okay.
And we are back.
So it's 7.
Nathan Feldman is kicking off. The Bennies made their kick.
After a short lead by the Sioux, the Bennies have reclaimed the lead, and they are going to need to build some momentum as they look to move up in the standings here as they start to cross midfield.
And we have a penalty here. That's another knock-on. For those of you watching with rugby experience, in sevens, the scrum is just the front row instead of the usual 8. We are currently in extra time here. Oh, Seldom with a tackle to force a turnover to the Braden Loughnane, who takes it through. Can he fights to get down? And this is a real maul we have up here. And that is a try for the Sioux again. 10-7. And now we enter the second half. Sioux are kicking off to the Bennies. And it's off.
Big lead for the Sioux. They're starting off this second half with some momentum.
Tap
We
restart.
really like to see them take it through.
Tim Zamero faces it after the penalty. Bennies with some great passing right here. That's what we're really trying to get.
Finding the right wing. Oh,
Jay
what a
Loughnane on the
move!
wing. Powers through. And he offloads. But we have a penalty.
Worth noting today, Ryan, if the Bennies win one of their matches today, they will guarantee themselves a bye into the championship on Monday.
And we are back in the half. Devin Riley to kick it off for the Sioux. This is actually the start of the second half, and he goes. Fielded by Shea Loughnane. Nathan Feldman, the great communicator, is yelling, trying to get his team to keep it phased.
Nathan Feldman, a senior out of Maryland. We'll miss him as he plays his last few games for Michigan Rugby, but it's great to see him with those orange and blue cleats. Very new, very shiny, very nice.
And we have another scrum. This one going to the Sioux. At scrumming for both teams, we have Shea Loughnane for the Bennies and Braden Loughnane for the Sioux. The two brothers out of Boston have been doing a great job on the first sides this year. Tom Southern phases it wide to George Jenke, who powers through, and he gets a beautiful try with some hesitation before putting it down to put that final mark in. It is 17-7 right now. And we're back. Devin Riley's kicking off for the Sioux after Brandon Stein nailed his conversion. Nathan Feldman on the phase, powering through against Braden Loughnane, and an offload to Tim Zamero, the former scrum half out of Ohio, converted to prop, of all things. Nick Rancello powers through, fighting against George Jenke, and he really gets the meters. Some short motion here.
We had a great interview with Braden 2 nights ago. He mentioned that the Sioux feel like they have all the pieces, just need to start converting. Looks like they're doing that really well right now. 2-possession lead over the Bennies. This is a big game for them, and they would really like to push the Bennies to the brink, especially, and get that win. Keep the Bennies out of that bye heading into our final championship on Monday.
And we have another scrum coming up. This one has gone to the Sioux with Braden Loughnane feeding it in. The Sioux are incredibly close to their own try zone, so they have to get it far out and away from the Bennies. Devin Riley takes it. Ooh, and a forward pass. That's an advantage for the Bennies. Can they take advantage of this opportunity?
Tend to play risky when you're on the advantage. Even if you lose the ball, you can get it back.
And Brett Silver, the fantastic athletes, takes it in for a try. No. And we are back. The Nathan Feldman kick for the Bennies was no good, and that makes it a 19-12 game with the Sioux taking the lead. Nathan Feldman kicking off with his signature windup.
Boy, that wide field claims another victim. Much like the spread offense in football, it's just so much easier to spread out to the wings. You can find some space. It's getting real easy to score on those edges, and the Sioux fell victim to that today.
And the kickoff went out of bounds, so that's a penalty to the Sioux. Brandon Loughnane taking the tap restart. Oh, they choose a scrum here. Different than what we're used to. Well, let's see if the Sioux decision pans out.
One possession game with 1.5 minutes to go. This is going to be crunch time for the Sioux. Glad to have their own scrum. They might need to keep possession of this for the last minute or so.
Brandon Loughnane takes a pick and go off the scrum. He goes through, finds space, and he's powering through. So close to the try line. And fades it to Devin Riley. He needs support. Possible turnover at the ruck. And we have another knock on.
Oh, it's Benny's ball.
This is a scrum to the Bennies right here.
What a huge goal line stop. Oh my, that's huge. That's huge. They're going to have the ball as they head into the end of this game. Oh man, are they going to be able to tie this one up, Ryan? Oh, I don't know. They got the whole field to go.
Nathan Bellman's going to play a huge role in this next minute of action.
Oh man, what a stop. That was going to be the dagger for the Sioux. Oh, the Bennies got one last shot here. Can they convert?
Bennies have a long field to go. Scrum is twisting, and we have a penalty.
I'll tell you that.
I think they still have one if you're unvaccinated.
And here we have another scrum after the penalty. Shea Loughnane feeding it in. The 15's wing. Takes it, phases out. Simon Tesher, the Frenchman, passes to Nathan Feldman, who makes a far pass. And the Bennies manage to keep it in somehow. Oh.
Ball
That's
slipped forward.
a
That's
knock
a
on.
That's a knock. And I think is that going to end our game today?
That ends our game. The Sioux Bennies A-side game ends on a knock-on, and we have a Sioux victory, 19-12.
Sioux, okay.
Sioux taking the win here.
What a win. Way to bounce back after a somewhat disappointing day 2 days ago. Huge win. The Bennies still don't have that bye clinched.
What a game for the Sioux, who have shown they're still in this. And we are back. Here we have the Sioux and the Bennies B-side. Some great developmental pieces for both teams. Kickoff is a line drive straight the middle. Taken by Justin Chang, who fades it to Jamie Wilcox, who is back from appendicitis. Jamie Wilcox got a great deal of first-time minutes during the 15th season, and we're sure to see why. Penalty going for the Sioux. Dudes have to go back 10. And Jamie Wilcox taking a tap restart. Powers through, takes a lot of space, and really just goes straight into contact. This is why he's such a great rugby player. Keith Hudson, who had several tries last week. Takes it, and the far pass is picked up by Jamie again. And it looks like we have a penalty in the ruck. Tap restart taken by the dudes, who really just go straight into space. Plays on the far side and is out of bounds.
So what's on the other side of this?
Football.
Oh, it's just weightlifting?
We have our first line out of the evening. Line and throw, always a great part of rugby and what really makes the sport unique. Sioux, who are in the blues, are throwing it in. Devin Riley's taking the ball into space, who takes it to Justin Chang on the wide. Oh my God, Justin Chang has space. Will he make it to the try zone? And he walks
what
in.
a run. He goes coast to coast.
What
That's
a
what you
play
like to see.
by Justin Chang for the Sioux. And we are back. The score is 7-0 for the Sioux. And the kickoff goes. Nice high kick taken by the Bennies. Ooh, a wing action right here. Goes right through space. And he gets a lot of yards.
Wild offload.
Oh, but the offload
Don't like
went
to
out of
see
bounds.
that.
Here we have Coach Andre.
Oh, well. I wanted to be anonymous, but
He wanted to be anonymous, but he cannot be. Everybody needs to know who good old Andre is.
You have any comments on the play from the Twos right now?
we need some more pass-first mentality, I would say. I see a lot of over here. We need some more pass-first mentality. Like, I see a lot of just running with the ball forward. Maybe we'll see more of that in the other.
Passing is a great part of sevens, and we have a run for another Sioux try. That's Keith Hudson with another great try in this series of Intrasquads B-side games.
Oh, nice.
And we are back. The score is 12-0 for the Sioux. Devin Riley here to kick it off.
Also, who's on right now? Can we see who's watching this?
Oh. Kickoff didn't go 10, and now they're going to have to pull it back. Bennies likely just tap in the middle and run. And they do. Oh, making some good moves. Oh, he trucks him in, and he's down inside the numbers. Got a ruck, and they're going to look to space it out left. I think they've got the edge. Oh, what a tackle on the edge right there. And they finally will bring it in right on the edge. That's
And-
going to be a tough kick, but really nice try for the Bennies. Get this one down to a one possession game.
The Bennies scoop it off the ruck and pop it right in for a try. Textbook work. And the
goes
kick is
wide.
no good. That far wide try means a far wide kick, and that means the score stays at 12-5.
Dying seconds of the half. Sioux is currently up 12-5. I don't know if the Bennies can take this down in about 30 seconds, but we'll see how much stoppage time they can get.
Bennies kick it off.
Apologies to Sioux. How far the Sioux can get.
Justin Chang takes it.
Justin Chang had that first try for the Sioux, ripped a massive run.
Jamie with a great offload to Keith Hudson, who's taking it through.
Oh,
Oh, and a backwards pass, an errant pass. Oh, what is this?
what a kick. And the Bennies
And the
take
Bennies take
control.
it. Can they make the comeback here? No, but there's a penalty. And that is the end of our half. And we are back. Francis Sina getting ready to kick off for the Sioux as the second half of action is ready to kick off. And we're off. Fielded by Nick Ranchelik. Bennies in possession here. That looks like Jackson Cox making his return to Intrasquads here.
Oh, nearly poached the ruck there. Didn't quite get
Great
fast
counter
enough
rucking
to,
by the Bennies. And
cover
Justin
it.
Ladd takes off. And he puts it in for the try. 12-10 for the Sioux still. And we are back. After made conversion, the score is 12 for both sides as the Bennies kick it off. Penalty on the kickoff since it went less than 10 meters.
Well,
Grant
we've seen a
Sasina
lot
takes
of
the
that.
ball. We are seeing a lot of that. Maybe it's because of the short field, so people are kicking less hard, but we'll see.
Oh,
Grant
what a stiff
Sasina
arm.
goes through, and he puts it for a nice try. Great work by Sasina for the Sioux to make it a 17-12 game.
What a run. Way to... Oh, that's got to feel good. That's got to feel real good, especially after giving up some quick tries to start. That...
But the kick is no good. But still, great work by the Sioux.
Just a 5-point game, giving it back to the Bennies. This one's been back and forth all day. Oh, short kick.
Grant
that
with a
one.
grubber that fails is another penalty. But he gets to re-kick this one. Kelly, our social media officer, thinks it's dramatic because of that penalty.
I feel like the penalty is so harsh just because
Oh,
And Nick Rancelli
Nick
takes it off the
Rancelli.
second
Oh,
kickoff for a try. Wow, that penalty really hurt the Sioux.
Coast to coast, you gotta be joking.
And this is
5
another
seconds
tie
left.
game.
Just 3
And the
minutes
kick-
left.
The kickoff by
Oh,
Cox
man.
to Sasina, who fades it out wide to Chang on the wing. Gives it back to Sasina. Sasina is one of our few experienced players here in Intrasquads, and he knows how to play rugby. He's always there for that ruck or that offload.
Overthrown pass.
An errant pass goes far, and it goes to the Bennies.
Now
Can they
we
make
play
the-
as usual. Nick Rancelli.
Nick Rancelli takes another. He takes another fast break. Chased down by Bowersfeld, but Bowersfeld cannot get there, and Nick Rancelli gets his second try
Oh,
in less than 2 minutes.
boy, Nick Rancelli's got a feeling real good about himself. 2 tries back to back, take the lead for the Bennies. Oh man.
And Jackson Cox kicks it with a beauty out wide. The score is 24-17 for the Bennies, so the Sioux has some ground to make up.
They're feeling this one slip away a little bit. Real momentum shift. That pass is
Oh,
gonna
and the
go
ball
out
goes
of
out of
too.
bounds on an offload.
That one's not gonna help at all. The Bennies have all the momentum. We've got under a minute and a half to go. Oh man, Sioux cannot be too happy about the way that this second half has gone.
The sir calls the line out here. Ball went out of bounds, and Matt Gallo throws it in. Nick Rancelli, the B-sides main jumper during the fall 15 season, is there. Touch judge making sure everybody's on the right side of the channel. And the
Oh.
Sioux take the line out. But that is a penalty.
Incorrect numbers.
Benny's ball.
Didn't have the right number of people, and that one's a real
Tap restart
backbreaker
goes to the
go.
Bennies. This should ice the game here. Phasing it out wide. Looks like Brandon Alati with the ball. Can he put it in for the try?
Oh, held
I
up right
know,
at
it's
the
a
goal line.
rock.
Oh, and the ball's dropped. Oh, is that a...
And there's a knock on here. And that will be our game. It is 24-17 for the Bennies B-side. Great comeback work by them.
game for the...
And we are back. Here we have the Dudes as the home team and the Bennies as the away team in white.
I'm not biased, but dudes are better.
The Dudes have been ravaged by injuries this year.
The Dudes have
Absolutely
lost
brutal.
basically their entire starting lineup.
Connor Egan, Langston Scholl, could keep going. The numbers are...
Oh, he didn't
Carter
start.
Lyon, it's...
None of those guys are hurt.
Carter Lyon's not even hurt. He just
Is he not?
you're here.
Neither's Langston.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They are missing most of their starting lineup, and that's gotta hurt real bad.
Here at Michigan Rugby, we really take pride in our Intrasquads teams, and that goes for the rest of our lives.
Pride. That's forever.
We have a scrum here.
Bennies are gonna have one last chance to clinch the 1 seed.
Otto Jenke for the Dudes taking it. Quick scrum. Looks like no drive there. And we have a knock on. After a scrum to the Dudes, we have another scrum going back to the Bennies. Shea Lochnan and Otto Jenke are 2 scrum halves. 2 freshmen with a lot of potential for these next 3 years. The sir with the crouch, bind, and set call. Shea feeds it in. Dude's being aggressive on the scrum, but Shea manages to take it and then
Oh,
offload it, and it's in the ruck for the Bennies. Bennies phase it out wide to Nathan Feldman, who can play basically every position here. Oh my god, what a stiff arm and a juke on Max Rector. Feldman cannot be tackled,
What a move!
and Tim Zamero takes it. Can the Bennies put it in on this goal line? No! The Dudes kick it. It's recovered by the Bennies, but they're on the other side of the field.
They might not have gained possession, but that's still a big move to be able to... Oh!
But Jackson Cox is taking it. He takes it out, and he puts it in for the easy try. Wow.
That's gotta hurt. They have them on their heels.
Fuck.
There it is. George, I think the camera was off for you.
Oh yeah.
I'm like.
Well, went out of bounds, and we have a line out going to the dudes. Tommy Hendricks, the starting 15 sucker, is throwing it in.
Yeah, because you see it's got that.
Let's see what they call this time after an overthrow on the last. Straight to
Oh.
backer. Nick
Way to
Renchuk
break
punches
up
out.
the line out by Nick Renchalik. That one's gonna go out of bounds, and now.
And that's the game. The Bennies have taken this win, 19-17.
Yes.
The Bennies have just clinched the top seed, which means they will be getting a bye next week. And we are back. Sorry about that, guys.
That was a great pick.
Dudes, Benny's second side game is happening. And now we have Shay Loughnane of the Bennies coming for an interview. He's on his way.
You can have more fun on the way.
All right, welcome Shay Loughnane to the booth. Shay, you guys just clinched the 1 seed. How do you feel?
Oh yeah, I feel great. Feeling like we just earned ourselves a bye on Monday.
Yes, earned it indeed. That is what you like to see. You guys were down a little bit earlier. You made some adjustments.
Yep.
What kind of happened at half to help you push through and earn that win?
You know, we had some injuries. We had Brett Sober go down. Tim was battling something. We decided that wasn't going to stop us. We were going to do whatever we could to get that bye, and we did it.
Just a second, right? All right, and Shay, you got quite the tape job on your arms right now.
Oh,
How
yeah.
are you feeling physically right now?
Well, I'm feeling good. After the first game, my arms looked more red than tan, so that was a problem. I had to turn to the turf tape. But we're all good now. I got leggings on too.
Perfect.
Shay, before the season for Intrasquads started, Alex Lecter said the Bennies were third in his power rankings.
Oh yeah.
Now you guys are first.
It's all motivation. As Lamar Jackson said, no one cares, work harder. We still got one more game left to play.
Well said, Shay. You guys have worked harder. You have earned that 1 seed. We look forward to seeing you guys on Monday. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ali. Thank you, Ryan.
That's right.
Great interview from Shay Lockman. Always a fun one.
And Justin Ladd takes it in for the try. 7-5 for the Bennies.
Way to tie this one up from the Bennies. It's a 7-7 game. We've got 3.5 to go. Look forward to a great rest of the first half. This is a tight one. Strap in, folks. Kick is up and away. And they've got space on the edge. Looking forward. Big break on the edge. Can they go all the way? Yes, he can. What a try. Oh, right off the kickoff. That's huge. We'll take the lead right back. He's good. 14-7. And oh, another quick try. Oh, man. They have got a big opportunity right now. Apologies, the try was no good. They've got an opportunity to take the lead now. Now, what a way to take the lead there from the Bennies. About 2 tries in maybe a few minutes. That is going to be huge heading into the second half. Oh, and the dudes are loose. Turn the camera. Oh, wow. That's got to hurt real bad for the Bennies. That one's gonna sting real bad for the Bennies. Took the lead just to get it ripped right back by the dudes. And that one is gonna be a killer. Heading into the half with a shootout on our hands. And we are hoping to bring George Janke in for a little bit of an interview in just a little bit. And we're underway for the second half. Real offensive-minded game. We've had about 3 tries in about the last 3 minutes of that half. Looking forward to seeing a good one in the second half. We've got the dudes up 19-14. And what are your thoughts so far, Ryan?
It's been a really great game. I mean, I don't know how many tries have been scored off of kickoffs, which is really just crazy. And it's really all about passing and ball control in this game.
They're going to have to, I think the winner of this game is going to be the one who can find a little bit of defense here.
Yeah, they got to maintain that line. There have been too many holes in this defense, and both teams have taken advantage of the other team's failures.
Well said. We've got a penalty here, and we're going to have a scrum for the Bennies, I believe. Jackson Cox at scrum half. Cox rolls it in and then just takes it right back out, finds the right wing, and he will lose a little bit of ground, and the dudes are finding a little bit of defense here, trying to push the Bennies back into their own zone as they cross midfield and down. Oh, stiff arm! What a stiff arm! Oh, and what a move on the edge! Oh, that is just a great play. Oh my! Oh, that is incredible. And this game is all tied up. And pending the kick conversion, the Bennies might just have the lead here soon. But this is going to be a tough one right on the edge. That stiff arm was brutal. And we're underway. Kick conversion just hit the right upright. Oh, that one's tough. But we are now tied up, and this is going to be real exciting finish here. For just 4 minutes left. Oh, spin move. Oh, and he's got the truck. Cross midfield, down onto the white hash marks, playing on the sideways football field right now. Oh, you gotta be joking. Dropped pass, and this one is broken off a turnover. Oh my, that is a killer. Oh, what a move though on the loose ball. Picked it up, and this game has just gone to the Bennies' favor, up 24-19 right now. Kick is up and away. Bennies are up by 7 here. Only 3 minutes remaining in this second half. The dudes are gonna have to find a little bit of that offense that they had found in the first, and they're moving the ball well right now, finding the right lane. Oh, they've got a little bit of space, and that ball is loose, and they pick it back up. Oh, are they gonna be able to? They stretch it across the try zone. Oh no! What a defensive play by the Bennies. Oh, you gotta be joking, but they find the try zone anyway. Oh my. Now with that missed kick conversion, the dudes are down by 2 with just a minute and a half to go. They're gonna need to get on the board here just to take the lead. The Bennies have been outplaying them, I believe, in the second half. They've just had a little bit of better defense, but if the dudes can find a little bit of offense the way that they just did right there, then they can hopefully, for them, just take the lead right at the end. We're just under a minute now, and we are in for a very exciting finish. Got a scrum on the far side of the field, or maybe is that a line out? That's a line out on the far side of the field for the Bennies. No, if the dudes can steal this line out, this might be their key. If the Bennies can take control of this, then they can likely just run out the clock. Ryan, zoom out. Zoom out. Line out one by the Bennies. And we've got a penalty, and the Bennies have it. They will tap. They'll find a little space, push towards the middle of the field. As they cross the hash marks, and they're loose. Oh, what a juke! And they're down close to the try zone. Only 5 seconds left. You gotta think that this one might just... Oh, no, you're joking. The dudes have it. The dudes have it. They found a little bit of space. They got a little hole. They're pushing forward down to the hash marks. Offload. Trying to find the right wing, and they will find it. They've got a little bit of space. Oh, if they can stay in bounds, they might just have a chance to clinch the lead here. Whistle is blown. Diving over, and this one will be Benny's ball now. And I think that'll likely do it. They'll tap. Ring towards the middle, no whistles yet. Oh, is that a knock? It is. Oh, wow. That is a critical moment, although it will not matter as Coach Trineri blows the whistle, and we are done. Great win for the Bennies. And we're underway for our last first side game of the night. It is 10:19 p.m. and the Sioux have it down on the close side. Oh, head hits the turf there. Oh, he's down. Dude's looking to find the left.
We won that last game by 2, right?
Yes, we'd like to welcome Jackson Cox to the booth. Welcome, Jackson.
Dude,
What
I
a
heard you
game.
should load a post on Instagram. People couldn't tell us apart.
All right, and the Dudes have scored. It is now, they missed the kick conversion, and it is 5-0. Tommy Hendricks, oh, with a stiff arm. It goes down, but oh, what a power play. We've seen quite a few stiff arms today, haven't we, Ryan?
We have.
And Otto Jenke is loose. Running strong down the middle of the field. Oh, wide pitch finds the right wing. Oh, what a pass. Oh, right across. I almost felt like half the field. And they're looking to push it back towards the middle. But you've got to think that they are making some great progress right now. This is going to be their last game before Championship Monday. Oh, what a great juke on the edge. The winner of this will have some great momentum because this is going to be the 2 versus 3 seed game on Monday. Oh, lowers his shoulder, puts the truck on, bring it down to the hash mark. Moving backwards and finding the right wing now. Pushing back towards the middle of the field and another stiff arm, little offload right there. That was a pretty nice underhand pass. And they're right down to the try line. Coach has got his eye on it and blows the whistle. That's not a try though. It'll be a penalty and the Dudes will have it right on the numbers. I think this is going to be a scrum. And the Dudes are going to be really happy about that because their scrums have been really nice. Janke at scrum half, he's going to roll it in. And, yep, kicked right out by Tommy. Finding the left edge, and this is... Oh, is that a high tackle? That was a very high tackle. Coach blows the whistle. And that... Have they been awarded a penalty for? So a high tackle at the line, and this will be a penalty try for the dudes. Apologies for the score mix-up. Kick is up and away. And, of course, with a penalty try, there's no kick conversion needed. It's on an automatic 7. And the Sioux will have it, and they... Oh, no! Oh, that one's going to sting real bad. Right on the goal line. He had the try in his hands and just knocks it on a little bit forward. Oh, man. That was for the lead, and we still have plenty of rugby to play. But you got to bookmark that moment if this one ends in a close one. And this will be a scrum for the dudes. Just inside a minute in the first half. Right on the numbers of their own side of the field. Rolled in. And the scrum will get turned sideways, get turned 180. Oh, you got to be joking. That's right in for the Sioux, picking up off of the broken play on the scrum. I believe that's
Loughnane right there.
Braden Loughnane showing why he is going to be captain for the A side next year. That was an incredible play, and we've got a real good one. That miss, you'd think that missed try was going to hurt, but it ended up just killing a little bit of clock.
Right back. That's our captain right now.
Clock has run out on the first half. We are into stoppage time now. Kick conversion was no good, and the Sioux might look to extend their lead. George pitches out. Oh, and they're looking to find the right edge. That ball is going to be pushed towards the right edge. George has it yet again. He's trying to put on the moves, and he'll just go down for the ruck.
There's that passing that George was talking about earlier.
Passing so critical in sevens. You got a lot of field to work with, very open space. Braden, who just scored the try, is going to find another long pass right onto the left edge. Putting the moves, he gets the ball back, and oh, that's 2 straight tries for Braden Loughnane. Oh, off the... Oh, and he's got a player down.
Hey, George! George!
Underway in the second half, the Sioux have shown some incredible mental fortitude off a broken try. Braden Loughnane, oh, and Braden Loughnane's, he's going to do it again.
Oh,
that's 3 straight tries for Braden Loughnane. He is playing incredible. That is absolutely incredible for them. Oh, and the try again. The Sioux are playing absolutely incredible rugby right now. Just pouring it on right now. Oh my. And this has been quite the showing from the Sioux. After a broken try has been the turning point. They have scored 4 straight. They're really building up some momentum heading into Monday. Again, this will be the matchup on our first matchup on Monday for the first side. So if this is an indicator, the dudes have a bit of work to put in. The Sioux are absolutely playing incredible, led by Braden Locknane with a hat trick. And the dude says it's not done yet with a really quick try just right off the kickoff. And with 4 minutes left, this is still a 3-possession game. And this is still a 3-possession game, but if the dudes can keep it up, I doubt the Sioux will keep leaving holes in their defense the way that they did on that kickoff. They've been playing really good defense so far, and they've really been playing an all-around game. As I believe that's Wyatt Turner bringing it down to the hash marks. Tommy Hendricks has it now. He takes it down, don't quite go into a ruck, and they're looking to find the left edge. Oh, they are in for the try. And this is now a 2-possession game.
Andrew Becker with the offload by Rector. Rector has really been carrying this team.
Max Rector's kick just bounces off the left upright. This stays 10-point game, but the dudes have a little bit of momentum now. And as Braden Locknane has been magic with the ball, they need to, oh, yep, and he'll get the assist on this try. Wow. The Sioux answer right back. That is a huge try. Stretch this one back to a 3-possession game. And that one will likely be the dagger. It's a 36-19 game for the Sioux. Kick is up and away. With only a minute and a half to go, the dudes will be hard pressed now to score enough to make this comeback. But they've been playing pretty well in this towards the end of the second half.
That's enough. Scrum's going to the dudes here.
Where's Otto? Is Otto in here?
I think so.
And Otto Janke is not in the game.
Ilo Jenkins really provided a real spark for this dude. It's a freshman addition. And he could be part of the reason why they're losing so much.
Yeah, he's a big missing piece, but he will have a few days to get healthy. Of course, at the end of the day, this game does not matter for seeding. Oh, what a move by George.
George with some great power action. That's George's specialty. Mike Ackerman, can he makes, and he takes it back. He scores his try, making up earlier.
And that's the game. The Sioux with a dominant performance, 41-19. Story of that game, I believe, would be Braden Lochnane's hat trick. We look to get him in the booth for an interview soon. All right, Braden Lochnane, welcome to the booth. You just had a hat trick. How are you feeling about that Sioux performance?
I'm really proud of the way we played in that last game. We took the win against the Bennies in the first game, but we were all but happy with that. We came in with 2 keys to the game: move the ball edge to edge, don't make any sloppy offloads, and talk on D and keep our spacing. We didn't do those in the first game. We talked about it in the middle in our break. We worked on it, and I think we did a great job taking care of the ball on offense, moving to the edge and beating those guys. We knew what our strengths were. We got a lot of good athletes, a lot of good rugby players. We can pass the ball better than any other team out here. And we know that the dudes are a little bit slower than us. So we took advantage of that. We took our time on offense, moved the ball, and it really paid off for us. I'm really proud of where we're at right now, and we're looking in real good shape heading into the tournament on Monday.
And you guys will face the dudes again on Monday night. How are you feeling heading into that matchup after dominating them today?
Yeah, we're confident. The dudes are a great rugby team. They've been plagued by missing a few players here and there, but like I said, we've developed a lot in the last 2 weeks, and we're just gonna take what we used in that last game right there into Monday. I'm really happy with where we're at right now.
Much appreciated. Get some much needed rest, and we look forward to seeing you on Monday. Thank you.
Braden.
Kick conversion hit the line and bounced off. It was going wide right, so we are not counting it. This is a 7-5 game as the Sioux trail, but they have the ball and are looking to take the lead. They found a little bit of space on the edge, just down inside the numbers. Jamie Wilcox has a little bit of space. He dives in for the try. What a move.
First try of this Intrasquads tournament.
Kick conversion no good. The Sioux are 0 for 2 on kick conversions right now, but they are still in the lead, 10-7. We've got a few minutes left in this first half. So our last game for the night, 10:40 p.m. from Oosterbaan Fieldhouse in Ann Arbor. As this is broken off, and this is going to be a big run off the kickoff for the dudes. In for the try as they take the lead.
I can't believe how many return for kickoff tries we've had today, Ali. I don't think I've ever seen this many in a game.
12-10, Ryan just before the break mentioned that we are getting a ton of kickoffs returned for tries. I have to agree with you that it has been really just one of the main points, quite honestly, of this Intrasquads tournament. A lot of space on this wide field. It's fairly easy to find a hole, but you surely gotta play a little bit more defense off the kickoffs. It's got to be a focusing point for these teams because it is a killer right now.
And that's the thing about sevens, Ali. I mean, anything can really happen in sevens. It's all about fast breaks and just who can take advantage of that space and make the best line in defense.
Well said.
And here we have a line out coming up. It looks like
I believe it'll be for the dudes. I think the Sioux got pushed out of bounds on the far side. Line out one by the dudes as they just pitch it right back, and they have found a ton of space on the edge. Just like you said, a lot of space in sevens. Kick conversion no good as we draw close to the end of the first half. 17-10 dudes lead. Low line drive kick. And this one will find its way through the back of the try zone.
No, the guy left of Max.
Quick tap for the Sioux as they find their way into the middle of the field.
I don't think it isn't very quick for the Sioux.
And dude's looking to find another hole in the middle of the field, and yep, off and away. Yet another big break for the try, as the dudes have just made this a 2-possession game. Apologies for the technical difficulties. We'll hopefully have that back up in a second, but for now we'll give you a little bit of audio just as the second half has gotten underway. The dudes are down close to the try zone. Oh, big truck. They're really close to the try zone now, and they're just trying to find that right edge. I think they're in.
Sue's. No, sorry, free kick. Sue's at about the hashes. Jamie Wilcox comes to take the tap. Passes it out left. Oh, and it's knocked immediately by the Sue's. That'll be a scrum for the dudes. About midfield. The dudes known for their strength here, so this may be a very one-sided scrum right here. Looks like they pushed early, so our wonderful sir and head coach Matt Schneider is going to make them reset. And the dudes dominate the scrum, but they fumble the pass out. But Wyatt Tierna makes two people miss, offloads it, gets swung to Will Zhao, breaks the tackle, and that is an easy try for the dudes. That'll make it 37-10. Here with about 2 minutes left to play. Sam Sugarman misses the conversion, and it'll stay at 37-10 here for the dudes. Passes it out, and the dudes steal that ball by the looks of it. Oh, and the Sioux steal it right back, and the dudes try and steal it. Oh my God. Wyatt Tierna just ran over half of the Sioux team, and it'll be a free tap to the dudes. Wyatt Tierna takes it, holds off a tackle, and gives it to, clutch tackle at the goal line by the Sioux there. And it'll be scrum Sioux at about 5 meters out.
Would you like to give an interview?
We have Bennies captain Nathan Feldman here for another interview. Take it away, Nathan.
Well, Feldman, your team goes into next Monday with the bye. How do you get to mentally prepare for that? Because the other team's going to get some contact before, and you got to come in fresh and play a team that's already played.
Well, you know, we came into the season and we were ranked last in the power rankings, so kind of the same mindset going into it now, you know? Ignore all the pressure out there, ignore the haters, and we're going to get it done.
Beautiful. Oh, I'm sorry, I was not prepared for this. Dudes get another try. That'll move it to 42-10 on the night. Sorry, I missed who scored that. It was Devin Ekpate. New this semester, but he's been playing very well in Intrasquads.